Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach,
And I'm Pepper.
and today we're giving our first impressions of KADO, a game that we've only played on Board Game Arena, and one that we've done a try before you buy video on, so it's kind of a playthrough. So if you want to see a playthrough of this game, you can go check out that video as well. But we're here to kind of talk about the game. It is a pretty simple game where you are selecting cards that are gifts, and you're giving yourself a gift, and you're giving your opponent a gift. And then you can potentially discard gifts. But you don't get to see all three of these gifts that you are giving yourself, giving your opponent, and discarding. But you get to see them one at a time. So you kind of have to decide based on how much you want that. If you think I'm going to keep it for myself, give it to my opponent, or I don't want anyone to have this. I don't want there to be any chance my opponent gets this card, so I'm going to discard it. Um, so yeah, very simple game. Because you'll kind of keep doing that back and forth and make a 3x4 grid where you are trying to get columns of the same color and then rows of kind of the same object. And then the little twist to that, you don't just give the gifts and then it's kind of just that is what it is. You get what you get. You actually have the ability as the receiver of the gift to challenge that person and say, "I don't want this gift," uh, and you can challenge, and then you are kind of predicting what the person that gave you the gift has on theirs by guessing a symbol and a color. And if either of those two things matches, you do a little swapsies. So they get the gift they gave you, and you get the gift that they kept,
Yeah.
which can be good, but it can also backfire on you. It may actually be worse than what they gave you,
Yeah.
depending on kind of what they ended up with. And it may not even be something that they wanted if they kind of did they give the first one to you, they discard the second, then they just are stuck with the third. So
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. My first impression of this is, as I've seen it now, a very small game. I think this is a great kind of travel game, a great small table presence game. And of all the games that are like, oh, because you get 12 cards in this only, three rows and four columns. Of those games that try to be like, you only get like 8 turns, this one actually feels different because of that drafting mechanism, that guessing and trying to switch gifts like that and manipulate possibly the opponent. I think that one sets this one apart. I'm going to give it maybe an 8.5 out of 10 for my first impression.
yeah, I think you get a little more meat to the bone than you'd expect for such a small game. I'd probably give it like a maybe a 7.25 to 7.5 range. I actually like this one quite a bit. And I was shocked when we pulled up this Board Game Geek page based on the kind of average rating on this one
Wow.
because it was much lower than I would have expected. It was a
Uh,
5.9, which it re-implements a game, so I don't know if that is where some of the ratings are
oh,
coming
maybe.
from or what it is. But I'm a little shocked because I think there's enough interesting decisions here. Like
Yeah.
for me, a 5.9 that you see on here anyway on Board Game Arena or Board Game Geek usually means I don't know. There's something like just terribly wrong with the game, and I get that there's definitely luck factors in this
Yeah.
game. So don't go thinking like, oh, if you go come with the best strategy, you're gonna definitely win and score these great scores because some things you need just aren't going to come out. So
Yeah.
I think if you go into it knowing that that's what this game is, a little bit of a luck factor, I think it's a fun little game,
Yeah.
and I think it deserves a lot better than that. So I think it's worth checking out if you play
Yeah.
games on Board Game Arena. But yeah, you can go check out our try before you buy playthrough video. But otherwise, we hope to see you on that video. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.